Liverpool 5, Watford nil. You know what? It sounds so good. I'm going to say it twice. Liverpool 5, Watford nil. Jurgen Klopp's Reds put in a performance of potential title winners. Jurgen Klopp's Red put in a performance that showed there's absolutely no nerves at Anfield. Jurgen Klopp's Reds have let the world know just how good we are. What a performance that was. A faultless performance. A 5-star performance from Liverpool tonight. Guys, how are you? I want to hear your reactions. I want to see how happy you are. You've got to be happy with that one. You've got to be. I am late, Ben. Apologies. I was having cameras with my issue. There you go. There's words. Just put them in any random order in the sentence. No, I was having issues with my camera, mate. That's why. Hard to call man of the match. It really was. I'm going to go through your comments. I don't know what else to say. I'm just over the moon. I'm only here for the fun, the party. Where's the sesh? Let me know. Trent, man of the match at Angus Court. Liverpool copied Arsenal, except we kept a clean sheet. Mon ami, we kept a clean sheet. 5, what's that, 16 now? 16 clean sheets for Alisson. Just give him the golden gloves now, save time. Cameras with my issues, I know mate, sorry. Tottenham folded like a lawn chair, like a beach. Yeah, I am an egg rig, but I'm your egg Rick. I'm your egg son. Hard to pick a man of the match tonight. They were all awesome, said Paul. VVD can have my kids, said Heno. Fabinho was my man of the match. I have to say, I've seen somebody else said he was boss there. He was immense. He bossed it, Steve Lawler. He was my man of the match in a game that was almost impossible to pick a man of the match from. Trent, he's lashing in assists like they're going out of fashion. Van Dijk's only knocking in a couple of headers. I'm going to drop my seat a bit. Hang on. There you go. That's just felt weird. Sorry. Sadio Mane knocking in a couple as well. Can we take a second to talk about Sadio Mane's second goal? Footballing pornography. That's what that was. Footballing pornography. I mean, wow. What a performance. What a performance. Origi did put a shift in. He did. Paul Turner, great show. Divock Origi, a lot of people, eyebrows were raised when his name was on the team sheet. But you know what? He was excellent. To a man, though, that Liverpool team were excellent tonight. Blue said, I'll sleep tonight. I'd say, well, I'm wrecked. I'm absolutely wrecked. Corey said, amazing game. I'm on my way back. And of course, Kev, you're probably watching this later on, mate, when you come back. What a performance, and I hope you enjoyed the game as well. One of our own, Kev, is at the game. Impossible to pick a man of the match, said David Behan. It is, David. You're right, mate. It's impossible. You can pick a name, just pick any name from that team tonight, and you can make an argument for it. Welcome back, Craig. Just want to shout out my wife, Dean, next to me watching the stream. Well, look, welcome, Dean, and thank you for watching, and Ronald as well. Thank you to you, mate. Origi put a shift in, definitely. Mane for goal of the match. I mean, what a goal, Pat. What a goal that was. Loads of people ask me about my Van Dijk bet. No, I didn't put it on today. And you know what? It's just sod's law, isn't it? You don't put it on and it happens twice. But I'm over the moon. I don't care about the bet. I'm over the moon. Connor's given Trent man of the match by an absolute country mile for him. Trent with 3 assists. I know. Brilliant, wasn't it? And Manchester City won by 1-0 as well. The lucky shirt. Can we get a shout out for the lucky shirt? Coming back, roaring back with a 5-0 win. I don't think Firmino can get back in that side, said Liam Kelt. There's an argument there. There is an argument there. I mean, I've always said, and I can't be a hypocrite, I've said I'm somebody who believes that if you're doing well, you've got the shirt, it's your shirt. And you know what, Origi put in a shift tonight, didn't he? As did everybody in that team. It was, to a man, unbelievable. Now, I can't see Jurgen Klopp's interviews because of how busy I am, but if you guys get a chance and you get the quotes from the post-match press conference, feel free to lash them in. I'd love to know what he has to say. October said, I fucked up and only put 4 names in the poll on Twitter. I've gotten my shit reamed for it. My apologies, mates. That's alright. I mean, you can only put 4 names in anyway on a poll on Twitter, October, so I don't know what people expect from you. There's only 4 options. Just delete it and start another one, October. That's the easiest way out of it. 217 people watching already in the chat. How are we? As you can see, guys, we absolutely smashed it today, both on the field and thankfully for us. We got a shitload of subs, which is amazing. So thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel during the watch along, or if you're just in now, thank you. We've just gone past it, 9,350. We're going to keep pushing on, head towards 9,500 subscribers, and we could get this dream of hitting 10,000 within our first year. Fabinho's made that position his own, said Pragmaverts, which he definitely has, without a shadow of a doubt. What else we got? Lars said, hi all, gonna see the replay, haven't seen the game. Well, look, you'll look forward to it, Lars. It's gonna be brilliant. You're gonna enjoy it. Hey Craig, nice result tonight, said free runners. I hope you enjoyed it, mate. I hope everybody's enjoyed it. So pleased for Origi, he's tracking back, he was everywhere. Credit to him, said Paul Turner. I'm just going to see now if Connor's going to let me have my mouse back here because he's taking control of my computer and it freaks me out. Can you give me a whoop whoop? I'm going to move the microphone a little bit away, Ella, because I'm aware some people are wearing earphones. Whoop whoop! Or we can go full on, we can go Ric Flair, we can go whoo! But either way, that performance deserves it, doesn't it? Doesn't that performance deserve it? Maybe you're man of the match. Never, Ronald, never. Any of those warriors out there on that field today were man of the match. Salah should have scored. He should have, mate. He put in a tremendous performance today. His performance deserved the goal. It really did. I felt for him. He tried and tried and tried. 9 months and you've got nearly 10,000. It's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, it's been brilliant. VVD to score past 3 past the blue shy. I mean, roll on Sunday. Roll on Sunday and this Liverpool team rocking up to Goodison. Again, we'll be doing a watch along of that one, of course, so we'll be starting at about 3:45pm on Sunday. I'm going to keep going on this stream. I don't give a shit how long we're on for. I was only planning on doing half an hour, but I'm going to keep this bitch rolling because I am in party mood. Gone up with 300 subs tonight. I know, it's amazing. Imagine we hit 9.5 or got even to near 9.5. I am so humbled by the amount of people we've had on giving us nice words and encouragement tonight. It's been brilliant. Liverpool has 69 points, City has 68. Only 1 point ahead of Manchester City, yes. But we're 1 point ahead. That is the important thing. We are 1 point ahead of Manchester City. And that's all that matters. They've got 10 games to go. We've got 10 games to go. Let's go mano a mano now at Manchester City and see who's got it at the end of the season. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm off to the Everton-Liverpool game on Sunday, said Anthony Cronin. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, Anthony. It's going to be a belter. They are going to be giving it everything to try and derail our Premier League title. But fuck them. It's only Everton. Happy days, said Brian Kelly. Indeed. Indeed it is, Brian. Fabulous win tonight, boys. Let's go into the next game and do it again. Happy being a Liverpool supporter right now, said Ken Phillips. This is what we need. This is what our fan base needed. I mean, how amazing is it? We've gone through a little bit of a tricky period. Things haven't been great around. Some of our fans have been a little bit down, but we needed that tonight, didn't we? We needed a standout performance, and the boys didn't let us down. They went out there, put Watford to the sword, and it could have been anything. It could have been anything. Press Salah said Spurs equals bottle jobs. People kept saying it. They kept saying Spurs are in the title race, and I said respectfully, Spurs have had a very good season, but they are not in the title race. They just weren't. They had too many difficult games coming up, and they were always going to run short because they have a very small squad. But look, I'm not undermining Spurs because Spurs have a good team, a good manager, but we're a little level ahead at the minute, and that's okay. Craig just whacked out 20,000 subs today. Bro, you're sick in the commentary. Well, firstly, mate, congratulations on hitting 20,000 subs, Football Hub. Congratulations. I'm always happy to see anybody getting some success, buddy. So congratulations to you on that one, and thank you for the kind words on the commentary. Our Spurs out of the title race and about 50 laugh emojis. Good man, Amandeep. Top of the league. Close down some goal difference. What's not to like? City had a soft penalty. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. But they did have 75% possession and 15 shots off target or something like that. 4 points clear. Well, 1, but we'll take it. We're just 1 point clear, Sean. Brilliant match. It was brilliant, Liz, wasn't it? I mean, I'm copying your own words. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy at that one. I still hope Spurs get top 4. Oh, absolutely, Liam. I have nothing against Spurs as a football club. I think, as I said, they're a very good team with an excellent manager, and they're going places. They built a new stadium. Lots of stuff going for them. I've nothing against them, and they will get top 4, definitely. 441 people watching the stream. Thank you to those people that are in. That's amazing. 62 likes at October. Please do drop that. What's it called? Drop a like. Yeah, drop a like. I don't know what it's called. I'm too old for this shit. Look at me. I'm not up with this tech stuff. Mane on 14 goals, catching up. He's catching up. Little cheeky little run at Salah. Spurs need to look behind them, said Pragmaverts. Thankfully, buddy, we can only look one direction, can't we? And that's down at the minute. Mane, 15 goals in all competitions, his best season at Liverpool, which is a brilliant return. Congratulations to Sadio. VVD is the best centre-back in the world by far. Kev is sending me pictures here now. Kev, I said, was at the game. He's sending me pictures. Loads of them. Absolutely loads of pictures. Do you know what? I'm going to message him back. We're live, but he deserves it, doesn't he? Enjoy, Kev. You're live, mate. Enjoy, Kev. You're live on the stream. Sorry about this. I'm so fucking happy. You're live on the stream. I write so slowly. There you go. Craig, it's almost time. They better polish our title. Who else has been thinking about those lovely little golden Premier League badges? Come on, tell the truth. I have. Fabinho equals signing of the season, said Alex Gomez. Salah's been found out. Fuck off. Salah's been found out, you absolute plank. Yeah, he's been found out that he's world class and that he's playing in a team that's top of the league. Salah's been found out. Oh my God. Imagine coming on and saying that. Did you not see the fucking game? Mohamed Salah was exceptional today. Exceptional. His performance deserved the goal. Absolutely. Salah, go away, mate. Nobody wants to hear your nonsense. We love a match against Watford, said Luke. Connor said that's like the fifth or third time we scored 5 past him in a row or something, which is ridiculous. VVD was not playing around, he wasn't, was he? Give me the ball, put it in the corner, boom, goal, VVD, no messing. Trent played like he had a point to prove today, said Oliver Adley. 3 assists from Trent Alexander-Arnold. That is sensational from the young man. I mean, fantasy football, people all around the world now that have Trent in their team are doing cartwheels, aren't they? Trent Alexander-Arnold, best right back in the league, better than that fraud Walker, said Tom Jones. Can we have him in it as well to talk about who am I trying to talk about here? Could we have a minute to talk about Fabinho? I mean, he's been excellent. Absolutely excellent. Somebody said they're signing in the summer. Think back 3 months ago where we were having conversations where people were saying he's off the PSG. People were saying that he's a fraud. People were saying Jurgen Klopp regrets buying him. People were saying loads of stuff negative about him. But we kept saying, a lot of us kept saying, just relax. He will get his chance. And when he gets his chance, it's up to him to take it. My God, has he taken it. My God, has he taken it. Can you imagine anybody else playing on the 6 now for Liverpool? He's everywhere today. He was on the left wing. He was through the centre. He was defending. At one point, he went stride for stride and even overtook to take back the ball from Deulofeu. He was unbelievable. Absolutely outstanding. Sadio Mane, congratulations, says Moore. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. 16 clean sheets now for Alisson Becker, I think. It's just crazy. Origi has a better work rate than Sturridge, without a doubt. I mean, Daniel Sturridge is a natural born finisher, and I'm not going to talk ill of Daniel Sturridge, but Divock Origi, he laid down a marker tonight. When he was asked to, when his manager said to him, go out there and prove yourself, pal, he did it. He went out there and put in a shift, and I'm delighted for him. I'm absolutely delighted for him. Was anybody else surprised to see Sadio Mane playing through the centre tonight? Because I had a conversation with Connor beforehand, and we looked at the team selection. And I said, you know what, I think Salah might go through the centre. And he said, it looks like Salah's on the right and Origi's through the centre. And I said, you're probably right. And then we see in Sadio, and I mentioned it a couple of times in commentary at the start. I said, hang on, Origi's out on the left here. Is this right? Am I seeing this right? But Sadio was lethal, wasn't he? Absolutely lethal. Lee Newman said, Man United getting the job done against Palace 3-1. Never an easy place to go, Lee. I mean, we know that. And well done. Congratulations to you tonight in your win. Obviously, mate, you're a United fan and I like you because you're a nice guy, but it's never good to see you guys succeeding. But at the same time, I'm not a hater. So you got the job done with your injuries as well. Massive win for us tonight, 5-0 at home. Spurs doing their usual away at Chelsea. Manchester City, they got 3 points as well. So look, it's been a win-win all around for everybody tonight, really. Unless, of course, you're a Spurs fan. What a performance, said Craig Weston, crying when Klopp applauded the fans. It means a lot, doesn't it, Craig? It does mean a lot to us, mate. I was surprised to see Mane through the centre as well, so cool. And mate, I'm not sure if you got a reply, but I did send you back an email today, buddy. Fabinho is fucking world class, said Brian. Fucking world class, and he is. Come get him, PSG, because he ain't going nowhere, dickheads. Origi did a great job tracking back on top of his goals at John Hamilton, which he did make. Good show. Sadio's in a rich vein of goal scoring form. 6 and 5, is it something like that? Salah created so many chances for us, said Ismail Hussein. He was brilliant, Ismail. Honestly, he was brilliant. He did everything but score today, and he tried so hard. But he was brilliant. That was the Mohamed Salah that we want to see. It was great to see him in such great form. Match of the day is on BBC One at 11:40 tonight. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to treat myself, John, and I'm going to watch it. How's it going tonight, Prince Fresh? Mate, over the moon. We are absolutely over the moon. Fabinho is too good for PSG, Jose. Good show. Play Mane at striker, Salah right attacking midfield, and Bobby centre attacking midfield, Keita left attacking midfield. I don't know, I think Origi deserves his place against Everton. Who else thinks that? Let's have a little conversation about this. Divock Origi to start against Everton. Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen? Please let me know in the chat. What do you predict for Sunday? 3 points. 3 points for the Red Pork. 3-1. Maybe a 3-1 win for the Reds. If we show up and play like that, and I know tonight we were at home. I know we were at home at Anfield. The crowd were behind us and we got an early goal. That does help. But this game on Sunday, if we show up and play anything like that, we're going to put Everton to the sword. But at the same time, it's a derby. And you never know what's going to happen. No, yes. Origi revenge match, yes, no. It seems to be about 50-50. Milner is a true professional, Pragmaverts. He put in a very good shift today. What else have we got? It's a real mixed bag actually here on Origi. A lot of, no, we should come on in the 96 minutes, said Keane. Bring him on at 80, said Reen Rashford. On the coach back now, said Kev. Well worth crawling back in at 6 a.m. for, mate. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. 5-0. What a performance, Kev. Craig, are you gay? Yes, mate. I'm gay and I'm married with 2 kids. And my gay wife is called Sabrina and she just happens to be a female. No, mate. I'm not gay. Love gay people. If you're gay out there, you find love in your life, mate. Go get it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a hater. I wish more love in the world. If you're a male, you love a male. I love you. If you're a male, you love a female. You love a female. Whatever makes you happy. The world needs more love, and however that's found, I'm good with it. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a horrible comment though, or a horrible, strange thing to ask, mate. I mean, I'm an open book on here, but that's a very weird question. Same lineup versus Everton, says Ben. Reserve Firmino as long as possible. Fabinho is a steal in the midfield, said Gary Richards. I'm very good, thank you, Brandon Kelly, mate. I hope you are as well. Somebody saying match of the day is 10:45. Hang on, I'm gonna have to text the missus now. Hang on, a little voice note to the missus here, live on stream. Watch get the slaps now when I go downstairs. Here we go, live voice note. Sabrina, darling, any chance you could press record on match of the day for me, honey bunny? You're live on the stream here, by the way, so if you do voice back, be nice. 10:45, BBC One, please hit the record button, please. There you go. Big call, if Bobby is fit, Origi will drop out. Craig, do you think we could win the Champions League and the Premier League? We're capable, mate, but I'm not that confident. I mean, I've got to be honest, it's all about the Premier League for me. Anything that happens in the Champions League is a bonus, and going over to play in the Allianz Arena is not going to be easy, but I have a feeling that'll end up 2-2 that game, and we'll go through in away goals. Andy Robertson is world class, said Porrick, which he is. Do you think we'll win the league? Yes, I do, mate. I've been saying, oh look, here's messages. Oh, voice message. Oh, here you go. Hang on.
Go fuck yourself.
There you go. That's the type of love I get. Go fuck yourself was the answer, just in case you didn't quite hear it. Depending on which country you're watching it from, well, I don't know. I'm sure she'll hit the record button from it anyway, hopefully. What's your thought? Man United winning 3-1 and Luke Shaw was amazing today. It's a good away win, mate. It's a good away win. Going to Crystal Palace is never easy, and Man United have been decimated by injury, so yeah, nothing you can say, but well done to them. Man with the plan says, on to 10k, guys, blessed. Thank you, pal. That's really nice of you. Fabinho was so good that he made Bakayoko good when he played with him, said O-Dog. Man, that was brutal. That's my wife, mate. She's got my sense of humour, and that's why I love her, because she's a lunatic just like me. Defo a bloke. Say that about my wife again, Charlie, and I will track you down, mate, and I will end your life. Don't ever disrespect my wife, you little prick. Because I promise you, it's not something you want to do. I'll take anything on this stream, any abuse that comes my way, but ever disrespect my wife or my kids, mate, and I promise you, you will live to regret it. You little fucker. Now get out of my stream, you little prick. Disrespect my wife. How dare you? Anyway, back on. We've removed the little rat. Now we'll go back to talk to normal people. I'm guessing your wife is a Watford fan. No, she isn't. She's actually a Forest fan. How do we play without Firmino? We played amazing. Played absolutely amazing. Obviously, I do have to reiterate openly on the stream, I'm never going to kill anybody. I mean, I'm not getting myself thrown off YouTube for that. Obviously, I was just reacting angrily. I've no intention of tracking anybody down and killing anybody. Look at me. Do I look like I can move? I'm a big tubby Irish mess. But I still won't have anybody disrespecting my wife. Look, this gobshite tries to write Liverpool scum. Hey, Julie, learn how to spell. Scum is spelled S-C-U-M. You Manchester United Oron, or whatever club you support. No, trolls are idiots, honestly. Absolute clowns. Can't even spell. Firmino was finished. He isn't really, to be fair. 5-0. Score predictions for Everton. 3-1 for me, but I'd love to know everybody else's. Thank you, Gokil. Glad you got the email. United is better than Liverpool. Did you look at the league table, Joe? I mean, I know you're doing well. I know your tails are up, mate, and I know you're happy with your team, and that's all good. But you're not better than Liverpool. You know what we know. What the league table shows it. The Champions League will show it, buddy. The fact we've played you twice this season and taken 4 points off you, everything points to the fact that you're wrong on this one, Joe. But I do love opposition fans supporting their team. I mean, that's all good. Nothing but love. Love the stream, Craig, and I know what you meant. Sorry if I can't spell. Don't worry about it, Brandon. I'm terrible at spelling, mate. I just wind the trolls up when they can't spell. Anybody else that can't spell is just like me. That's all good, pal. Everton next. There is shambles at the back, but the crowd will be up to spoil our party, said Irish Rambler. I think we'll do it, though. I think it'll be Everton 4-0, said Lee Newman, the Manchester United fan. Thank you, Lee. I'll take that right now if it's on offer. Guys, we are only 28 subscribers away from 9,400. If you're in and you're watching and you're new to the stream and you haven't subscribed, a couple of reasons to do so. Firstly, we're giving away a couple of signed John Barnes photographs after the Everton game. We try and give as much stuff away in the channel as we can. To enter, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, and you can enter. You can get a second chance to enter on our Instagram account, which is just at Anfield Agenda. If you're on Instagram, go on there as well. There's a post on there that shows you the image, because I can't show it to you on here. Actually, I can probably. Hang on, I'll try and find the image. I have it on my phone. Where is there? Go. Yeah. So, sorry, you can't really see it. It's not great. A4 signed John Barnes photograph. We're giving away 2 of them. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button to enter. And also, we do nightly streams, 10 o'clock every single night, an hour long stream. We do streams during the day as well with our news bulletins, watch alongs of every single Liverpool games, post match shows, transfer videos, and all completely free, and always will be. All you have to do is put up with this bald Irish idiot, but apart from that, yeah, it's all good. And I reckon, and I'm probably biased here, but I reckon we've got some of the best subscribers on YouTube. I mean, they're lovely, lovely people. It's been a pleasure getting to know them over the past 9 months, and they have enhanced my life dramatically. They really, really have. Bournemouth will beat City and will win the league on Sunday. Fucking amount of trolls in here is mental, said Owen. Leave them at it, buddy. I mean, they're just coming in because we're relevant, and that's what it's all about. Trolls come in, and if they come in and abuse you, you know, 1, your team is doing well, 2, your channel's doing well, and it's all good. It's all good and it's all love. Trippier's own goal is a major lol. I haven't seen it yet, Jersey boy. I don't know where Christopher McVicker's gone, actually, Brian. That's a good show. Christopher McVicker's disappeared, and the child that lives in a bin, haven't seen him in a while, although he was on about a week and a half ago. Ted Hutton said, beat the bitter blues, we will do. Haters gonna hate. Exactly, Ike. Exactly, mate. Haters gonna hate. And we have a phrase, mate, that we use to them. Fuck them. That's how we answer haters on here. We've a couple of phrases we use. Fuck them, and then have a wank, treat yourself. That's our personal favourite on here. I want Digger's giveaway, said man with the plan. How many headers has Mane scored recently? I know. No, and what a header it was, Tom. What a finish by him. Liverpool will destroy Everton, said an alien. That is a strange sentence to say, but you know what? I love it. Mada played a stormer, said Liverpool for life, which he did. Great show. He's been sensational. Oh, my wife's sending photographs and all now. It could be nude, so I'm going to give the camera away here. Do you know what I mean? A man can hope. Where is she gone? Where's Wifey Pooh's picture? She's only gonna hit the record, but it is 11:40 by the way. If you're in Ireland, if you're in Ireland, or the UK, match of the day is on at 11:40. Well, it is in Ireland anyway on BBC. Well, the channel's grown really fast, Craig. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Predicting 3-1 to Midnight Football 2-1. Do you think Fabinho would be better than Busquets? I'm going to say yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to say yeah. Because I love him. Our little Brazilian octopus. He's everywhere, isn't he? He's the best six in the league so far for me. And I don't care what people say. I could be wrong on 1,000 levels and I won't agree with it because I love him. I'm surprised Matip didn't nearly score an OG. Yeah, he had a day off. Matip or Lovren? How could I not say Matip on his performances lately, Corey? I mean, Gomez is definitely the answer, but Joe Matip... And he's staying injury free, touch wood as well. Yeah, gotta say Matip. Evan, talk to you soon, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you. Oh, you got engaged. Congratulations, Evan. Oh, wow, Evan got engaged. Evan's been a long time subscriber of the channel. Mate, lots of love to you and your fiance. Congratulations to you both. And I mean that, mate. It's always lovely to hear good news. Yeah, and treat her well. I'm sure you will. And brilliant, mate. I'm so happy for you. Well in. Craig's own goal is basically Trippier tried to pass it to Lloris, badly communicated, just passed the ball into the net. Love it. It's on at 10:40 in England, you lucky fuckers. I've always liked the idea of Mane going through the middle. Who would want to play against him? He was brilliant tonight, and his clever running as well. He was very, very good through the centre. Loads of love for Evan as well in the chat, which is always brilliant to see. This is why I said these guys are the best subscribers on YouTube, because they care about each other, they look out for each other. Well into all of you for saying congrats to Evan. Brilliant. As I said, let love blossom. We need more of it in the world. Have you changed your top 4 predictions? No, I don't think I have. What did I go with? Liverpool, City, Spurs, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, I think. The 5th and 6th I might have moved around, I'm not sure, but I think I've definitely kept United in a 4th. His own goal is like Digne's against our reserves, Southampton. Craig, we should buy Charlie Adam and Glenn Johnson. Actually, Connor told me Glenn Johnson was on True Geordie tonight, which is class. Match of the day be like watching porn on my favourite category. Don't you know want to tell us what that one is, mate? Come on, mate. Come on. What's the favourite category? Don't hold back. Spurs on goal. Spurs 2 losses back to back. Yeah, it's mad. The media were trying so badly to build Spurs up before the Burnley game to say, they were basically saying when Spurs beat Burnley they'll be 2 points behind. Do you remember that? What a difference a few days can make. One more win for the Reds this week as well would be fantastic. 9 to go then. Why are you sad, Anthony? I hate to hear anybody sad, mate. Get the open bus top ready. We're winning the league, said Will Robinson. And just a reminder, if you are in and around the city of Liverpool for the last game of the season, the Anfield Agenda crew are descending on Liverpool for that day. October is flying in from America. Myself and Connor are coming over from Ireland. I think Kev is coming up as well from the other side of the UK. Lots and lots of us heading over to Liverpool for that one. Fingers crossed we're there for a bit of a celebration, but we're going to meet up with everyone. We're going to try and do something together, record something, have a bit of fun, and get to shake hands and say thank you to as many of our amazing subscribers as we can. Great channel, lad, said Brad. Thank you very much, pal. Liverpool to go unbeaten to the end of the season. That would be nice, Shabir, wouldn't it? It really would. I bet it's anal, Craig. Gary. Could be Bukkake. Gary, come on. Performance of the season under the circumstances, said Craig Weston. It's what we hope for, Craig, isn't it? It's what we all week we were saying, go out there, put in a performance, show what we're capable of, and we nailed it. We absolutely nailed it. What's the date that you're in Liverpool? Let me just check the flights, mate. Let me check the flights. Wherever, is it the 12th or the 13th? I cannot remember. We are in Liverpool on, sorry, I'm just checking my reservations now. God almighty, Craig, where's the date? Sorry, I know this makes for terrible viewing. Fucking hell, where is it? So many emails. I'm sorry. Yes, we're in Liverpool on the Sunday and the Monday. So that we arrive in on the 12th of May and we're heading out on the 13th of May. So basically just there for the 12th. So if you're in Liverpool for the 12th of May for the last game of the season, or you're even in the city just for the fun and the party, hopefully let us know. And if there's anybody watching who hosts a venue or owns a venue in the city and you want us to come do a live show there for the end of the season, get more Reds in, have a bit of fun and hopefully celebrate. AnfieldAgenda@outlook.com, AnfieldAgenda@gmail.com, or get us on Twitter and we'll have a chat about it. Lots of footy to play. It's only late February. Damn right. I know, mate, but you know what? You've got to have fun. And we always go over for the last game of the season anyway. I'm usually in the city for the last game of the season, so it's nothing unusual for me to do that. Craig, I'm going last game of the season to the Arkles. Ted Hutton said, love this channel, keep up the great work. Thank you for the super chat, Ted. Very kind of you, mate. I'm going to Liverpool for the final day, said Prez Salah. I hope we get to meet some of you guys, I really do. Connor wants to buy everybody a drink, don't you, Connor? Put your hand into that pocket, mate, and buy them all a drink. Good man, you're loaded, sure. All that YouTube money Connor has. October said, I'm so stoked to be over there with you all. And October's even going to get to spend some time in wonderful Ireland as well. October, by the way, lives in America, in case you're wondering. I don't want to give out exactly where October, but she does live in America. And October and Dave actually are insiders on all things Bundesliga. Oh, and on this one, I'm going to have Dave. You guys might remember Dave used to do the podcast with us. Dave is going to come on Friday and have a chat with us before the Everton game. So can't wait to catch up with him. It's been a while since we've had a chat. And that will be a live stream as well, so you all get to hear and see Dave and ask him any questions you want on German football or anything else. My birthday is the 5th of May. Do you know what, mate? That's my daughter's birthday. That's my daughter's birthday as well. Cinco de Mayo. There you go. It's my daughter's birthday. My daughter will be 15. Yeah, I know. You're looking at me going, Craig, come on. You couldn't have a 15-year-old. Look at you. You're only 27 yourself. I know, these things happen. Mine's a Dutch gold, Connor. At least you're a cheap date, Dave. That's alright, mate. A Dutch gold, I'm sure you can stretch to. Fabinho, Boston midfield. My man of the match, said Shabir. Mine as well, mate. My lineup against Everton, said Jack. Normal back four. Fabinho and Gini in the midfield. Firmino centre attacking mid. Salah right wing. Mane in centre forward. And Origi in the left wing. Who are you dropping there? Oh, yeah, sorry, you're not dropping anyone, mate. You are actually. Who are you dropping? Oh, Milner, obviously. Sorry. I live in a shithole, said October. Don't be putting your place down, man. Yeah, I know, O-Dog. I know exactly what you're saying. O-Dog's saying it's so annoying. The maximum points we can get is 99. I figured that out the other day myself. I figured it out like it's a fucking countdown here, and I've got all the numbers, and I'm trying to make them add up to 100. Yeah, 99 is the most, but you know, we won't get 99, to be fair. I think we'll win the league with 95 points, that's my guess. Maybe 96. I'm going to Liverpool for the Burnley game in a few weeks. Porrick, enjoy, mate. I hope you have a wonderful trip. Guys, we are only 20 subscribers away from 9,400, so if you're watching, you want to do me a favour, please do hit that subscribe button. I know I keep banging on about it, but here's why. Our channel is 1 year old on March the 11th or the 12th, I can't remember the exact day, and we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by that day. We're running out of days, but you know what, every single one of your subscriptions really means something to us. Happy birthday to Leitrim for Sam as well, somebody Lee Newman is saying. Hey Craig, how will you be celebrating when we win the league? I'll buy my dad, who's a mank, a Liverpool shirt and pearl lager over his head. Good man, Michael. I'm sure he'll take it in good jest as well. I will be celebrating by probably blubbering like a big idiot. I don't know, mate. I don't know. But I will be partying like a rock star if we get there. I don't drink, you see, so there'll be no alcohol intake from my point of view. Connor said he's going to be pissed the entire time we're over in Liverpool, so I just have to stand him up still, put a camera in his hand and make sure he can lean against the wall or something. Had a lovely couple of cold ones in the Arkles before the game tonight, said Kev, and then you went and you seen that performance, mate. What a win. 10 games, 10 wins, said Liam Kelt. 17 pints of Elvis juice. 99 Red Brew. 90, I don't know the rest, Joanne. I mean, my German isn't that good. 95 in a goal difference. 5 wins us the title, Craig, said Gary Richards. Great performance today, guys. Congrats, said is it Martinson, excuse me. And thank you very much for that. Origi will get the winner against Everton. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if he done it again? Ferno, I was giving you a shout out on the stream, mate, when it happened. I was saying, big cock Divock to the rescue. Ferno has been lashing out that Origi propaganda for the entire season. And he was brilliant tonight, mate. He deserved a start, put in a great shift. Press Salah's gone. Everton 0, Liverpool 3. Excuse, I nearly said that the other way around. That's why I thought it was a job too big from Lee. Don't mind admitting I was wrong. He's doing better than Moyes and Van Gaal did at United. It seems like he's nailed on to get the job, by the way, at Manchester United. And could you argue against it if you were a United fan? And I'm not saying many of them are. Can I get a mod, please? Don't ban me if I'm not allowed. I wouldn't ban you over that, Brandon. But we're not giving out any more mods at the minute, mate. We've got loads of them, and we've got enough to cover. But don't worry, I'm not going to boot you out for asking me. Mane, such a natural striker with his positioning and finishing. He was class. That backheel, Tom. Oh, porn. That's all it was. Just dirty porn. Mane, new number 9. Golden boot, question mark, said man with the plan. He's 14, I think, in the league now. So what's that, 3? Although Aguero went ahead to Salah tonight, didn't he, with his penalty. Do I know Bally McNabb? It sounds familiar. Hey Craig, good win. How did Klopp pick Sturridge against Origi? Tell me. He didn't. He picked Origi. And he played brilliantly. No problem, Brandon, mate. And thank you for being here, mate. I hate saying no to anybody, buddy. I really do. Backheel chip from Sadio. I know. Just to bounce it into the ground and over the keeper. So clever. I'm starving. What should I have? A crisp sambo, Anthony. If you've got crisps and bread, man, a crisp sandwich. I'm gonna have a crisp bread roll when I finish this stream. Whooping out them kills. Same attack starts versus Everton, in my opinion, said Farno. This stream is flying along. I feel like I'm on here 5 minutes and we're already on here about 40. I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. Divock Origi could be our Makeda, said Brian Morrissey. Mane will be an amazing number 9 on form, but when he has a bad game, he's awful. Yeah, there is that, Sam, to be fair. And he has had a couple, but he came back tonight with a bang, and that's all that matters. Virgil Van Dijk with a couple of headers as well. You're going to get a chipper, Anthony. Why not, man? Why not? Treat yourself. I can't tell you the last time I made a takeaway, Anthony. It's been a while, actually. King Crisp Sambo. No. How dare you own Tato? Well, Kyo's if you're a posh man like myself, but Tato for the Crip Sambos. Craig, front 3 next season. Werner. Oh, yes, sorry. Werner, Firmino and Salah. On that one, I should say, there was a story doing the rounds today. October, if you're there, can you back me up on this just to make sure I'm getting it right? I think it was Sport Build. We're saying the team of Werner has agreed terms with Bayern Munich. Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. And from what I can gather, Sport Build is a red top. So basically, what are they called? I'd call them rags, but what are the red tops called again? I don't read newspapers anymore because they're obsolete, but tabloid, that's the one I'm looking for. Cadbury's over Toblerone gonads. Yes, so Werner to Bayern, I don't believe it though. I mean, why would you sell a player to an opposition team when you can move him out to England? It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense at all. You've gained 300 subs in the last 2 hours. Of course you'll hit 10k before your 1 year anniversary. Yeah, the thing is though, Ellis, you gain more during match days, buddy. That's why, so maybe against Everton we'll push a bit on, but it'll be close. But you know what, if we don't make it, we don't make it. I'm just proud of where we've got to. Anthony Joshua is going to absolutely flatten Jarrell Miller. Anthony Cronin, mate. They're just trying to build it up into something that's not going to be to sell pay-per-views, buddy. I've watched Jarrell Miller's last 5 or 6 fights and he's bang average. Anthony Joshua will destroy him. He'll systematically pick him apart and probably stop him in the 6th or 7th round. Interestingly, the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight was called off or postponed, as they're trying to say, because Fury has signed for with ESPN. So they reckon he's going to have a fight before that. It's looking like Deontay Wilder may either fight Dominic Breazeale or Breazeale would then fight Dillian White. So interesting stuff in the heavyweight division. I know this has gone off topic, but a lot of people know I'm a massive boxing fan as well. So always happy to talk boxing. Loads of people saying it's tabloid shy as well. Tabloid shy in an Irish sense. Connor lashing out the spice bags as well. Look at him just showing off. Fucking lashing out spice bags, drinking what's that beer called again? That posh shit that nobody else can afford, Connor. Craft ales. Look at them, spice bags and craft ales, and here's me here rummaging around with the multi-pack of Diet Cokes. You know where the YouTube money's gone, people. It's not coming my way. You're busy tonight, Craig. Happy fan, said Chris. Yeah, and it's beautiful. I'm so happy to see so many people celebrating a Reds win. It's just great to see. Heels of Steel, nice one. I like that, man, with the plan. 10 games to go, said Bernadette Farrell. Right, on that one, let's have a chat about this. There is 10 games to go, as Bernadette so rightly says. What are we thinking? How many points? So 30 available. How many points do you think the Reds will get? And do you think we'll win the league? I'm going 26 points. And yes, that's my answer. 26 points from the 30 available, and we'll win the league. That's my guess. Great channel, mate, said Michael Anderson. Thank you very much. We've been overwhelmed with kind words tonight. It's really, really nice, and thank you. Of course, we've got the usual trolls calling me a bald nonce as well, but that's par for the course. Media trying to bump up Werner's price if Bayern want Ter Stegen. Won't be able to afford them both. Leipzig haven't agreed to deal with Bayern despite the reports at Gonads. I think he's coming to Liverpool. I mean, think about it from the point of view of he suits us 100%. It makes much more sense from Leipzig to sell him to us. Also, the fact that we've had Sadio Mane and Naby Keita talking about him a little bit. You don't do that unless you're a little bit confident. I'm very confident, I have to say. Do you watch GAA? Only when it comes down to the glory part. I'm not going to lie, Porrick. Only when it gets to All-Ireland quarter-final time. So I'm an absolute glory hunting fan, to be honest. I did play, though. I played during my school days. I played Kilmacud Crokes in Slorgan and Dublin. And, of course, I played in my secondary school as well. Craig, would you agree VVD is better than your wife? No, I wouldn't. I absolutely would. A football, yeah, he is without a shadow of a doubt. But nah, my wife is defo a one of a kind. She puts up with me, and Virgil Van Dijk wouldn't put up with me. So my wife defo wins that one. Sorry, I want to get more of your points things now. I see a lot of you putting in your points totals, so bear with me. 28 and win the league, said Liz Golden. I'll never call you balls, you're a top man, said Chris. Thank you, Chris. Great goal for Mane. 28 points for number 19, said Dave Sweeney. I'm really good, Joy. Thank you for asking. Dortmund sell to Bayern all the time. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense when you've got an option to move him out. Maybe I'm just being hopeful here, Steve. Maybe I'm just hoping for the best, but I think we'll get him. Craig, I think Werner's coming to LFC. The deal's already done, said John Hamilton. Hopefully, said Owen McGivern. Armagh for Sam, what do you reckon? Well, we can only have it so many times in Dublin, can't we, Porrick? I wouldn't mind seeing Armagh winning it. Do you know what I wouldn't? I'd rather Armagh win it than Kerry. Okay, some more comments. Sorry, I want to get down. Chat's moving quickly. 28 points and yes for Brandon Kelly. I missed Mark's comment. Sorry, where was it? My chat's gone all over the place, Connor. Is Mr. Goldbridge in? Is that who I missed? Apologies, Mark, mate, if you're watching and I missed your comment. I'm going to scroll back up to try and find it. Unless it was a different Mark and Connor's winding me up. But, where's Mark's comment gone? So much chat, man. Mark, how do you do this if you're watching, mate? Your chat must move so quickly. I'm lost in ours tonight. 13 subs to go, guys, for 9,400. Please do hit that button if you're watching. Where is his comment? Oh, there it is. Imagine if City hadn't got that dodgy penalty, mate. I know. But they'll bottle it, Mark. That's the thing, mate. They will. Manchester City aren't as good as people make them out to be, and we are. Now, in all due respect, though, I do think City are going to drop points. I've said it all along. They've got too much coming. They've got 120 minutes in their legs there. Extra time as well from the League Cup final. Injuries to Fernandinho. Injuries to Laporte. It'll catch up with them, and they will drop points. And we won't. I know we will. We'll both drop points, but we're going to win the league. It's all good. And thank you for dropping in, Mark. Great win for you guys tonight as well. 3-1 away at Palace is never easy. What else have we got? Only 12 subs to go now, guys. Just 12. Have you heard of Ballymacnab? You asked me that a few minutes ago. I'm sure you did. I have, but I don't know why I've heard of it. I play for a club in Lurgan. I actually used to go out with a girl from Lurgan Porrick. St Paul's Place, Lurgan, County Armagh. I'm not giving out her exact number of her house, but that was where she was from. My wife's brill, but I'd swap her for Stevie G, said Dave. But he'd be useless to you now, Dave. He's past his best when it comes to a playing sense. Man City are winners, said Steve Brown. They ain't winning shit when it comes to the league this year, mate. And they won it last year, fair play to them. They won the League Cup, fair play to them. They're cheating the shit out of the league with their financial dope, and fair play to them. Their owners are lying about where their money's coming from. Fair play to them. They're lying about the sponsorship deals and they're rerouting the money. Fair play to them. They're lying about paying agents' fees to when Sancho came to the club. Fair play to them. Definite winners, mate. Winners that are cheating scumbags is what they are, allegedly. But we're doing things the right way, and we're going to win the league, and it's going to be a fucking sickener for so many people, and we're going to love it. But I'm not one of these fans that are going to go around rubbing it in other people's faces, because I only care about celebrating with Liverpool fans, because I love them, because they're my peeps. Steve Brown, you're annoying me. Do you know that? I've tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, and you've kind of walked that line enough that you haven't deserved to get booted out just yet. You haven't done anything trolling, so I've let you walk that line, mate, but there's only so much of your bullshit I'm going to take before I'm bored of you. So start showing some respect to some people in the chat, mate, and don't start talking trophies with us, because we're a fucking monster when it comes to trophies. You know that. Liverpool, United, two most successful clubs in the country. Don't start talking about trophies. Don't start coming in giving a Billy Big bollocks. I'm trying to leave you in the chat, pal. I'm trying to be nice here. Show some respect. The people in the chat deserve it. Would you say Rabiot versus Werner talk is more about name don't suit us, working hard players like Werner is Klopp? Werner suits us 100%, Senior El Flamo. Everything about that dude screams Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool, our system. I hope we get him. I really do. The Rabiot thing is interesting. I've sworn all along I thought he was going to Barcelona. Now I don't know. Spurs have been in for Rabiot and gone for him quite hard, but he's always said if he comes to the Premier League he wants it to be Liverpool. But that would only happen if Liverpool have a genuine interest in signing him. I don't know. If James Milner moves on, there's an argument there to bring him in. But it's tough. It is tough. Would I say no if he signs? Damn right I wouldn't. I'd be very happy to sign him. He's a good player. I don't think we will though. Werner, I'm setting myself up for a fall here with Werner, but I really do feel like we will get that done. Trippier is shy compared to Trent, said Sam. VVD's header was a belter. Which one? Ike, which one, mate? We're talking double today with VVD. How mad is that? 3 headers scored by Liverpool today. 3 headers, a backheel, and an Origi beautiful right-footed shot through the player's legs, beat the keeper to the near post. I mean, sexy goals tonight. If Leeds get promoted, Milner joins them. I hope he helps them beat United. They're kind of, I don't want to say slipping up, but yeah, Leeds need to get it together. Sheffield United doing really well. Norwich doing really well. Very, very tight race there in the Championship to get promoted. Tom Boland, never apologise, sir. Always a pleasure to have you in. Guys, how many people have we got watching the stream at this moment in time? If somebody could check and let me know, that would be amazing. We've been hitting mad numbers today. Obviously the Reds have done well, so we're all celebrating. As the Anfield rap say, when the Reds win, we all win. And no truer thing than that. 246 going as. Thank you, pal. We're only 8 subs away from 9-4, guys. So if you're watching, please do hit that button. Again, by subscribing, you get into the draw to win one of those 2 Liverpool or signed John Barnes photos that were given away on Sunday after the Everton game. We could have had more goals tonight, said Liverpool Army. We could have. It could have been anything, couldn't it? It could have been absolutely anything. Liverpool are excellent at flipping players to get a maximum value to reinvest in transfer windows. We've done things correctly, mate. You're right. Look at the way we've reinvested the Philippe Coutinho money. Klopp will be backed with budgets in the summer. Who would you bring in? Timo Werner. If I had my choice, De Ligt, but I'm just being greedy there. I also think we do need a number 10. I don't know who. Can I get some ideas or some shouts from you wonderful people on a number 10? Now, we can end Fekir. There's no need to write Fekir in because it doesn't look like that's happening. But we're aware of Fekir also, so we know about him. Dybala is a little bit unrealistic, I feel, unless we were to move Salah on, which I don't want to happen. I have seen Piatek play for AC Milan, mate. He's doing really well since he joined. I need some shouts. Who, as a 10, who would you like? If we could bring in somebody, who would you like? I see Andrew Robertson, I see you wrote Dybala and deleted it, mate. But you're right, he'd be brilliant. He would be brilliant. I just don't see it happening. Insigne, his age might be a little bit against him. What is he, 26, 27? I know that sounds silly, but it doesn't really feel like a Liverpool signing. Asensio, Isco, Ziyech as well, a few people saying. Loads of Insigne. Dele Alli, interesting show. I don't think we'd get him away from... He signed a new contract as well, hasn't he? So I don't think you'd get him away from Spurs. Liverpool will lose in Munich, in my opinion, said Bob Ryan. Well, it's not going to be an easy game, mate. And do you know what? This might be harsh, but I don't give a shit. If we lose in Munich, I'll be disappointed for a few minutes, but it's all about the Premier League for me. Of course I want us to do well in the Champions League. Of course I do. But I would take losing in Munich over dropping 3 more points in the league in a heartbeat. But that's just my opinion. What about Messi? The greatest of all time. The greatest of all time, Anthony. Neves, Maddison, well, 2 completely different players there in pretty much different positions. Neves plays a lot deeper. Maddison, I don't know, you're not going to get him out of Leicester now, are you? New manager in there. We missed the chance on him. We were looking at him when he was at Norwich, picked up his injury at the end of the season, and they went and pulled the trigger, and they've got themselves a good player. Eriksen will be a belter, and I'd fucking love that to happen. He's got 1 year left on his Spurs deal. There's rumours, and I know he's 26, 27, and I know I'm kind of being hypocritical about what I said a while ago, but he would sue, and Spurs are going to have to sell, but they'll probably look to sell outside of the UK, and Daniel Levy will look to extract every single cent if they sell Christian Eriksen. James Rodriguez is an interesting shout from Jay. I don't know if he's consistent enough for us, though. What do you think? Isco, Pepe, Brooks, Maddison, said Pragmaverts. Fekir all day long. We'd all love Fekir, but I think we know it ain't going to happen. It will take 40 years to catch up to City. Catch up to what? We're ahead. It'll take nothing. We're 1 point ahead. City are going to be fucked out, relegated and banned in the next couple of years. Don't worry about that. They'll be found out. They're already starting to look into it. Love and Trent, said Joanne Fisher. Three assists tonight for Trent. No to James Rodriguez, said, is it Bryzy or BRZY? Asensio, Scott Sinclair, Anthony, I mean, come on, mate. I think Brendan Rodgers to Leicester is a good move, said Heloko. Going to be interesting to see him start his return to the Premier League. I think it's a very, very good move all around. And I don't mean to disrespect Celtic, and I understand Celtic fans are probably a little bit annoyed about this. And I keep that in mind. But for Brendan Rodgers, for Leicester City, for the young players that they have there, I think that's a very, very good move for both of them. James is inconsistent, said Desmond Desi. Man of the match, Trent for Sean Eason. I went for Fabinho, but you could have picked any of them. I mean, you could have picked 5 or 6 players there tonight. Felix, is that the kid from Benfica? Is that the guy? Wee Joe. I mean, yeah, scenes when Joe Allen signs for Leicester City now soon. Lanzini, now there's a shout, Brian. Now that's a really interesting one. Lanzini is a good shout. He's coming back from injury now at West Ham after being out for a long time. It's pretty common knowledge that we were looking at Lanzini before he picked up that injury before the World Cup. And he's kind of gone off a lot of our radars, mate. But that could be a very good shout, Brian. Sean Goder, yeah, the Manchester City legend. That Lanzini one. Keep an eye on that one, folks. João Felix said Pragmaverts. Draxler said Jose. I think again with the inconsistency with Draxler, and once he signed for PSG, I'd lost all respect for Julian Draxler. I mean, he went there for one reason only, and that's the wage. Like Rooney. Imagine the state of him coming back to the Premier League. They'd still try and big him up on Sky and say he's amazing. He had his day. Look, I'm not going to disrespect Wayne Rooney much. Colo Touré to come out of retirement to sign for Leicester. I mean, I was on a podcast earlier on with Lee Chappie, and I was talking about Leicester City, and we were talking about Brendan Rodgers coming in, and we were talking about Colo Touré coming as part of the coaching team, and I said, look, at least you get to sing the fucking Colo song now, and we all love a bit of Colo, 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 Colo Touré, yeah, 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 yeah. We love that, don't you? I mean, you gotta love Colo Touré. Did Alisson make any big saves? There was one, mate, one decent save from who came on to replace Deeney. I can't remember. He made one decent save. Kimmich. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's roten in the chat there. I'm inventing words and all here. I'm so buzzing. I'm inventing words. Resign Benteke. Hard pass, Onway. Hard pass. Goitze is perfect, said Andrew Robertson. Yeah, he just seems like I'm somebody that if you turn us down once, mate, go fuck yourself. So that's kind of where I stand on Goitze. Brandon said I'm back because I love the stream. Thank you, mate. Andy Carroll, big Andy. Surely there's a young Brazilian central attacking mid out there yet to be discovered. The problem would be getting a work permit from me. Oh, there's the link if anybody wants to have a listen to he put it on Podbean. I suggested to him to go on Podbean, and fair play to him, he went and put it on Podbean. Yeah, there's me on Lee Chappie's podcast. If anyone wants to have a listen, the link's in there. Peter Crouchy. He's at Burnley, isn't he? Love Crouchy. Did you see him in Liverpool recently at the church? The church had the sign up saying, if you follow God, you'll never walk alone, or something like that. What's your opinion on Kepa and Sarri? I think there can only be one opinion, Stephen, and that is that the manager has to be listened to. The manager is in charge. What Kepa did was extremely disrespectful. Yeah, it was just petulance, mate. I don't know what else to say. You got to back the manager in those situations. It's not great to see it happening at all. I understand Kepa's point of view from wanting to stay on the field, but at the end of the day, Sarri made his decision. He disrespected his manager. He disrespected his teammate who was standing on the sideline waiting to come on. Yeah, I'm on the side of the manager always in these situations. Markovic pass. Oxlade-Chamberlain coming back soon as well. Damn right. Oxlade-Chamberlain, and then we've got young Ryan Brewster to come through as well. 10 more cup finals, 7 subs, just 7 little subscribers. If there's 7 people out there that haven't quite hit that button yet and you want to help us out, please do so. Got to say, Origi did brilliantly today, said Craig M. He was class. James Rodriguez is a shout from Pragmaverts. Got to say, Origi did brilliantly today. Quick question, a little bit odd, doesn't really mean anything, but it's a question. Would you sacrifice the Champions League if it meant Liverpool won the Premier League? Love to know your thoughts on that one. Dybala for Bob Ryan as well, with a show. Nothing but a pile of disrespectful shit for Kepa, sorry, yeah, I was not you talking about me, mate. Kepa 75 million, yeah, he's not. He'll come good as a keeper, but he hasn't been great this season, has he? Yes, defo, yes, loads of yeses, yes. Good. Goitze or Jadon Sancho. Interesting, Klopp did say that he basically admitted to wanting Jadon Sancho when he was leaving Manchester City. Everyone's feeling the yes vibe here for giving up the Champions League to win the Premier League. Brilliant. If the league was guaranteed, I would, but it's not, so no, and I get that, you're right. We're living in hypotheticals here, really, aren't we? Your Mane backheel reaction is so funny. Thank you. I don't even remember what I said, Caden. If I'm being, I might have to watch it back because I don't remember. Where else we go? I don't give a fuck about the Champions League. It's all about the Premier League, said October. Damn right. What about Coutinho? No, I don't think so. I don't think we'd pay what it would take to get him back out of Barcelona. And I said earlier on, I'm not somebody that likes to look back. Coutinho was here, and we had some good times when Coutinho was here, and it was good to see him develop as a footballer. But his dream move was Barcelona. He's got that dream move now, and leave him be over there. I want Liverpool to win the league over everything else, said Jared McCauley. Same as myself, pal. Have you got your bet on VVD? No, unfortunately, Tom, I didn't, buddy. I wish I did. Let's win both. We've got to have a ruthless mentality. You're right, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to win both. Kepa was dropped today, and they still went to 1-2-0. So there you go, back to manager. I would take Isco from Madrid, said Scotty. I think a lot of people would back you on that one, Scotty. Götze, I would, as I said earlier on, I'm a horrible little shit. And once you turn us down once, I say no going back. But if you're whoever Jurgen Klopp wants, I'm on board with. Wish John Terry was still playing with Chelsea. Would have been funny to see him headbutt Kepa. Do you know what? We often take the piss out with Terry about many things, but you're right, Crosby Red. John Terry would have grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and dragged the little shit off the field and made him apologise to Sarri. I mean, and that's proper order because that's what he deserved. Would you take James Rodriguez? Personally, Danny, no, I wouldn't. I think he's too inconsistent. Is he talented? Yes, of course, but a little bit soft with injuries. And for me, just a little bit too inconsistent. What a win for Barca today. A few people saying that in the chat. Anthony Cronin, Midnight Football. 3-0 away. And the first El Clasico of the week. That one was in the Copa del Rey, sending them through. And now they've got to go and play again on Saturday, I think the second one is. Bring back Alonso. Do you know who I want to come back to the club? And not in a playing sense, but when he finishes his career at Lazio, I want Lucas Leiva back at this football club. I want Lucas Leiva involved in the coaching staff. I love Lucas Leiva. I named my son after him, for God's sake. Don't want Liverpool to just do a Leicester, want to dominate for years to come. I think, Sean, I'm not saying we will dominate, buddy, but it seems like if we get that league title, that more success will come afterwards. Jurgen Klopp is building us up here for the long term. We've got some good young talent coming through as well. We've seen lots of young players sign their first professional contracts recently. Ryan Brewster brought in and assured that there's a future there for him as well. Nat Phillips coming through, Curtis Jones coming through, Rafael Camacho. There is talent there and we are setting ourselves up. Look at the players that we have. Trent, young. Gomez, young. Robbo, fairly young. Midfield, Keita, young. I mean, we have not got an old team, so yeah, love it. I love where we are as a club. Lovely to see lots of love for Lucas as well. Unlucky. I knew that was going to come up. It's got to come up, doesn't it, when you talk about him? Should we sign Sigurdsson just for the banter? Seems that he's top scorer actually for Everton this year. Richarlison did what he did at Watford, didn't he? Had a great start to the season and then fucked off and disappeared for the rest of it. Love Leiva, absolute legend. Also like Danny Agger. How could you not love Danny Agger as well? I mean, you talk about players wanting to play for the shirt. Danny Agger would have probably literally died for that shirt. That's how much he loved the club. Score prediction for Sunday, 3-1 to us, Toxic Boy. But I would love to know everybody else's thoughts ahead of the game on Sunday. The annual 3 points at Goodison Park, as I keep saying to wind them up. I missed their count, especially in matches against United, said Crosby Red. Keanu Hoover, yes, sorry, how could I forget him? Harry Wilson and Woodburn. I'm still not sure what will happen with young Wilson, but he's got a wonderful left foot, doesn't he? Congratulations to Liverpool, well done, said Imran Khan. Liverpool team spirit looks better than City's. I mean, we've got to give a shout out to the crowd tonight as well. I mean, it's all very well, and it is very well, that Liverpool went out there and put in a tremendous performance, but the crowd did their part as well. There was no nerves around Anfield tonight. It was brilliant to see, and long may that continue. 5 more home games to go, 5 more away games, 10 cup finals, as we keep saying. When Mane scored, you said, can I get a whoop up? Oh yeah, I remember that actually. Let's take a point on, or punt, I think you meant to say, on Mbappe. He would be delicious. Mbappe and Marco Verratti. They're my 2 dreams. 8-0 Gary Richards going on Sunday. 7-0. 4-0 for Sam. Joanne with 7-0. Can't forget Martin Skirtle. If Martin Skirtle was playing when VAR came in, we'd be conceding penalties every 10 minutes. Brandon may talk to you soon. 4-0 to the Reds, said Scotty. Let's do it again. Van Dijk, best centre back in the world. I think it's fair to say he's definitely in the conversation, Toxic Boy, and right in the conversation. How about this, guys? Let me roll this past you. Salah needs to pull his socks up to get the golden boot, but let's pretend. Possible this season, Alisson Becker, Golden Glove. Virgil van Dijk, Player of the Season. Mo Salah, possible, but he's in with competition now against, Aguero and Aubameyang for Golden Boot and Liverpool to win the Premier League. Even 3 out of the 4 of them will be absolutely fantastic. Anthony Cronin said, I love Saul Bamba. Is Chelsea a home or away? For us, a home. We have Chelsea at home, Spurs at home, Everton away. Wolves at home, Newcastle away, I think. I can't remember all the fixtures off the top of my head. West Ham got robbed by City. I didn't see it, Santosh. Someone said it was a soft penalty. I can't say. I can't speak on something I haven't seen. I will talk about it tomorrow, though, on tomorrow night's stream. Don't you worry. Jack's Page said Klopp and Harry Wilson have met and they've made sure that he will be involved in the first team next season. Where did you hear that one from, buddy? Great if it's true. Would you take Sterling back? I would, you know. I fucking would. I really rate Raheem Sterling. I've always really rated Raheem Sterling. I hated him when he left. Of course, I still fucking hate the fact he plays for City. But yeah, do you know what? I fucking would. I would. I think he's an excellent footballer. I'd always have resentment towards him. But what I will say about Raheem Sterling is, and I think this is fair, but I'd love to know your thoughts on it. He's a young man who may have made some questionable decisions at times, but he's blossoming into a wonderful young man, a tremendous footballer. He's becoming an absolute role model. I think the way he's handled some of the shit that's been thrown at him from the media, brilliantly, absolutely, and he's carried on progressing in his career under a very good manager, of course, in Pep Guardiola. But yeah, I do have a begrudging respect for Raheem Sterling. I have to say, credit where it's due. I think he's been very dignified in the media and the way he's gone about stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to be honest here. Kai Havertz, a few people are saying Sterling's close control is Messi-esque. I can understand Sterling leaving when he did. There is that as well. Yeah, there is that. If Klopp was here, I don't think Sterling would have left. Craig, what about Leroy Sané as a backup to Mane? Look, we're not getting Sané, but yes to his quality. When City signed Sané, I was raging at the time because he would have suited us perfectly. And that's why, look, City have an amazing squad. There's no denying that. Kevin De Bruyne, Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, Gundogan is underrated in his position as well. Fernandinho, at least he's getting older, which is good. They have to bring somebody in there. Aguero, I mean, they do have an excellent squad. And let's remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are 1 point ahead of them at this moment in time in the Premier League. Right, guys, I'm going to do 10 more minutes and then I'm going to head off, if that's okay. And if in that 10 minutes there are 5 people that could subscribe, because we're only 5 away from 9,400, that would just top off an unbelievable day, and it would mean we've got about 350 subscribers tonight, which is a record for us. 100% agree about Sterling, said Brian Morrissey. And nobody's saying we overspent on VVD anymore. Exactly, Crosby Red. It's that point, isn't it? It's that situation where he comes in, he does. It was the same when Rio Ferdinand signed for Manchester United for a 30 odd million, I think, at the time. There was a lot of questions about his signing, but a year or two down the line, he was playing so damn good that it wasn't an issue. Nobody talked about the fee anymore. And you're right, we've shown that the money we spent on him was worth every damn penny. If Sterling knew Klopp was coming, he would have stayed. Probably. Did you see Glenn Johnson on the kickoff today? He speaks so much sense. I didn't. Is that the show with True Geordie? Connor told me he was on it. I don't really watch much stuff on YouTube, Caden, so I didn't see it, buddy. The only thing I really, and I don't even watch it, I just listen to it, is the Joe Rogan podcast. The Joe Rogan Experience is my favourite thing by a mile on YouTube. I love it. De Bruyne is great, De Burn is a great GAA for Bantry County Cork. Sorry, you lost me there for a second. VVD was worth every pound. Where is Barini? Still at AC Milan, mate. Still playing for AC Milan, amazingly. Wan-Bissaka as a backup for Trent, said man with the plan. Norman Road, Arsenal fan, you must be delighted, mate. Getting a few good back-to-back results. Keeping your noses ahead of Manchester United there in 4th spot. Love Joe Rogan, he's class. He's absolutely I listen to him every night. I finish my streams, I go downstairs and I turn on Joe Rogan and listen because I love it. Anthony Joshua versus Katie Taylor. I gotta love Katie Taylor. An absolute legend of a sports person from Ireland. One hell of a boxer, she really is. Trent was unreal tonight, said Joshua, he was. Rogan was interviewing Alex Jones today. Oh my god, is that true? Please tell me that's true. Oh fucking hell, oh that would be amazing. I can't wait till he does Kanye West as well, till he interviews him. Oh, please tell me that's true though. Bring back Jersey Dudek as number 2. I want Queeveen Kelleher to get the number 2 spot next season. It is true. Holy shit, that's going to be amazing. Both AC and Inter Milan were formed by English people, hence why they're called Milan and not Milano. I did not know that, Gonads. Thank you, mate. It's always lovely. And wasn't it Juventus were wear the black and white because of Notts County? Is that right? Am I right in saying that? October. Good night, buddy. I'll talk to you really soon. Thank you for all your hard work today, mate. I caught a bit whilst waiting for the stream. Alex Jones seemed nervous. Oh, I cannot wait to listen to that. Oh, fucking hell. That is like a... The Reds win 5-0. We smashed through a load of subscribers, and Alex Jones has been interviewed by Joe Rogan. Does the day get any better, ladies and gentlemen? Tune in for 2 minutes. He was talking about interdimensional aid. Oh, that's fucking gone way over my head, Justin. Way over my head. That's going to be class. I'm really looking forward to that one. Would you keep Origi next season? See, I don't want to jump on a bandwagon after one performance. I'd like to see how he finishes the rest of the season. I would give him a chance, though. I give him a chance to prove his worth, absolutely. Genoa and Napoli also have cricket club in their names as they're formed by English people. Wow. I never would have thought they'd have had so much influence in Italy. That's nuts. Killington said, it's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, my friend. I hope you have a wonderful day, mate. And many happy returns. Thanks for a great show. See you next show, says Sean. Thank you very much. Ashley, always a pleasure, mate. Thank you for jumping in. I'll catch up with you really soon as well. Guys, we're 2 subs away. Just 2 subscribers. If anyone's out there watching, please do hit that button. Just a few shout outs to what's going to happen this week. We have our late night show tomorrow. Holden's Happy Hour, 10 p.m, as we do every single night. We'll have a look ahead to the Everton game. Of course, we'll look back and celebrate this one as well. Then we will do... I'll do a news bulletin tomorrow at about 4 o'clock, so keep an eye out for that one. They're only about 15 or 20 minutes long, but we'll go through all the talk about what's happening with Liverpool Football Club. Then we'll build ahead to the Merseyside Derby on Sunday, where we will, of course, be doing a watch-along of that one as well. So if you can join us for that, we'll be kicking off that one about 3:45 p.m. Yeah, so lots coming up on the channel, all 100% free, and every reason to hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you all. It's been a long night for me, about 4 hours now I've been on here. But thank you so much to everyone that's come in. I hope you've enjoyed the streams. I hope you've enjoyed the game tonight. Liverpool are top of the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen, where we belong. I'm a very happy camper. I'm sure you are as well. Lots of love to you all. I'm going to end the stream as I always do, and I always mean this when I say it. Look after your families. Tell your loved ones that you love them. And up the motherfucking Reds.